noise and beckoning call of the internet, TV, and smartphones have hijacked our opportunities to rest, reflect, and recharge. Staying in touch with social media from dawn until dusk camouflages our need to deal with how out of touch we are with God and how spiritually shallow our lives have become. We keep the radio on to keep out the quiet because the silence makes us notice and feel things like sadness or anger or loneliness. But if we put our agenda on hold for at least a little while, God can get our attention. Then we can hear His still small voice and can exchange our hurts and fears for His joy and peace. For some of us, solitude feels like solitary confinement. For most of my career, I was a troubleshooter, so fixing things is hard-coded into me. I had to remind myself that there's a time to act, but there's also a time to rest, and I need to learn how to get away from it all and wait on the Lord. Find a quiet place to relax, be still, and listen without interruptions. Rest in the presence of God. Completely submit and surrender your will, your thoughts, your fears, and concerns up to Him. Spend some time in silence. This is not easy. It takes practice because our thoughts like to run wild about anything and everything. Doing it for just 1 minute is difficult at first. When your mind begins to wander, you can praise Him, thank Him, and tell Him you love Him with brief sentences. Don't rush it. Enjoy your time with the Lord. It's hard to describe, but when I do this, I feel a close connection with Him, even if no words are spoken between us. It's like I broke through the barriers of the material world and into the spiritual dimension. Ideally, solitude should be practiced daily, even if it's only for a short period during your quiet time. But I'd like to encourage you to plan a personal retreat to unplug and get away with God. I do that for a weekend about once a year in some nearby mountains to hike and bask in His beautiful creation. It's my favorite spiritual pathway, and it's one of the best things I've done to get closer to God.